When we think of anime's greatest heroes, from Naruto to Goku to Deku, there's one thing they all share: a mentor who guided them, a teacher who wasn't just training them in combat, but shaping their morals, their values, and sometimes their destiny. Today, we're diving into the anime mentors who shaped their protagonists and left behind a legacy that forever changed anime. Jiraiya is often remembered as the pervy sage, but in reality, he was Naruto's greatest influence. Before meeting Jiraiya, Naruto was an outcast. He had power, sure, but no direction, and no one truly believed in him. Jiraiya didn't just teach Naruto jutsu like the Rasengan or summoning Gamabanta, he gave Naruto a philosophy. A ninja is not one who never falls, but one who rises every time they fall. In the manga, Jiraiya's role is even more layered. He was once Minato's teacher, meaning he taught Naruto's father, and the prophecy from the Great Toad Sage predicted Jiraiya would guide a child who could either save or destroy the world. That's why Jiraiya invested so much in Naruto. He truly believed Naruto could bring peace. When Jiraiya fell to pain, it wasn't just a death, it was the moment Naruto had to grow up. That loss pushed him to face pain directly and to prove that Jiraiya's dream wasn't wasted. Without Jiraiya, Naruto wouldn't have become Hokage. He might not have even survived. Master Roshi might look like comic relief, but his role in shaping Goku and Krillin cannot be overstated. He's the first martial arts teacher we see in Dragon Ball, and his philosophy of training would ripple throughout shonen anime for decades. His teachings weren't just about fighting. He emphasized patience, discipline, and using strength responsibly. Remember when Roshi gave Goku and Krillin milk delivery as training? It looked ridiculous, but it taught endurance, balance, and persistence. Roshi also created the Kamehameha Wave, one of the most iconic moves in anime history. When Goku first copied it as a kid, it marked the start of him surpassing his master. But even years later, Roshi continues to appear. In Dragon Ball Super, he fights alongside Goku in the Tournament of Power, proving that his wisdom and technique still matters even when surrounded by gods. In a way, Roshi set the blueprint for all shonen mentors: quirky, wise, and always teaching lessons that go beyond combat. If Naruto had Jiraiya, Deku had All Might. All Might isn't just Deku's teacher, he's the entire reason Deku believed he could be a hero. For someone born quirkless, Deku had no chance in society, but when All Might passed down one for all, it wasn't just power, it was hope. In the anime, we see their mentor-student bond grow, but the manga really expands on how much weight All Might carried. His body was failing, his power was burning out, yet he kept fighting because he believed in the symbol of peace. He showed Deku that being a hero isn't about never being weak, it's about inspiring others even when you are. And the Stain arc solidified this lesson. The world began questioning heroes, and Deku had to realize that being the symbol of peace wasn't just about strength, it was about ideals. That's All Might's influence. What's powerful is that All Might mentored with honesty. When he could no longer fight, he told Deku, "It's your turn." That moment wasn't just a handoff, it was the ultimate trust between mentor and student. Kisuke Urahara might be one of the most underrated mentors in anime. He's not the loud, inspiring type. He's quiet, calculating, and unassuming. But make no mistake, Urahara is one of the sharpest minds in the Soul Society, and Ichigo would be dead 10 times over without him. From the start, Urahara guided Ichigo through brutal training. When Rukia was taken by the Soul Society, Ichigo didn't have time to grow naturally. Urahara forced him into life or death situations to awaken his potential. Remember the pit training where Ichigo had to climb out with pure willpower before turning into a hollow? That was Urahara's way of unlocking his true strength. This wasn't just tough love. Urahara had history. He was once the captain of Squad 12 and exiled for his experiment. His knowledge of holification, spiritual energy, and even his role in fighting Azon made him more than just a teacher. He was the hidden backbone of the story. Even in the Thousand Years Blood War arc, Urahara plays a crucial role, inventing weapons, strategies, and guiding Ichigo's next steps. He's proof that mentors don't always need to stand in the spotlight to shape a hero. Reigen Arataka, Mob Psycho 100. He gave Mob normal jobs, guided him through life advice, and taught him values like humility, kindness, and empathy. When Mob breaks away from Reigen, it shows how deeply the mentorship mattered. Mob realized he needed to grow on his own. Mob's psychic powers could have easily turned him into a weapon or an outcast. But the lessons Reagan instilled never left him, and when Reagan later admitted his flaws and apologized, their bond only became stronger. Reagan represents a rare kind of mentor, one who doesn't need power to change someone's life. Unlike other mentors, Reagan doesn't teach Mob how to fight. He teaches him how to live. He is a con man, yes, but he's also one of the most human mentors in anime. He understands Mob struggles in a way no one else does. Isaac Neteru, Hunter x Hunter. His presence shaped Gon's journey. In the Hunter exam, Neteru tested Gon and Killua's determination through games, basketball, tricks, and impossible challenges. These weren't random, they were meant to test their spirit. But Neteru's true role came during the Chimera Ant arc. His fight against Miriam wasn't just one of the greatest battles in anime, it was a statement. Neteru represented humanity, its flaws, and its will to survive. He sacrificed everything, using the miniature rose not just to win, but to teach Miriam and the next generation that even the strongest must face consequences. For Gon, seeing how far Netero was willing to go for his ideals left a deep impression. It shaped how Gon viewed strength and responsibility, even if Gon later struggled to live up to that ideal. Kakashi Hatake, Naruto. Kakashi was more than just Team 7's leader. He was their anchor. His lessons about teamwork, those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum, became the central theme of Naruto. Kakashi guided Naruto's optimism, Sasuke's obsession with revenge, and Sakura's insecurity. He gave them balance when they could have self-destructed. He passed on the Chidori. He pushed them in the Chunin exam. Naruto reminded him of Obito. Sasuke reminded him of himself. And Sakura mirrored Rin. That connection is why he was so invested in their growth. In the end, Kakashi becoming the sixth Hokage wasn't random. It was proof that his steady and quiet guidance made him a leader worthy of carrying the will of fire and passing it on. When you look at anime's greatest heroes, you realize they're not self-made. Behind every legendary moment, there's a mentor who shaped them. Jiraiya gave Naruto his dream. Roshi created Goku's foundation. All Might gave Deku hope. Urahara gave Ichigo the tools to survive. Reigen gave Mob his humanity. Netero gave Gon his first glimpse at true resolve. And Kakashi kept a team together that could have easily torn apart. These mentors didn't just teach techniques, they taught life, and that's why anime wouldn't be the same without them.